Coach Heather here. Could you sit in silence for 3 days? I just did. I just got done with my silent retreat and people have been asking lots of questions. So I'm going to do a 3-part series on a silent retreat and what my experience has been. So I'm going to first answer like the what, like the logistics. Then my next video will answer the why. Why would anyone want to do that? And the last video will answer the who. So click on the link if you want more videos on my YouTube channel. But let's dig into like the what, the logistics. What exactly is it like to go to a silent retreat? I'm sure they're all different. The one I go to, we go silent on Friday at about 4 o'clock, and we break silence at about 1 o'clock on Sunday. That's the short one. That's the one we did this last time. The long one has one additional day, and we speak again on Monday. The silent retreat I go to is has pretty much zero structure, which I love. So we do praise and worship, some introductions, logistical stuff the first hour. Then we go silent and we do not talk again. There's no music, there's no speakers, there's no set agenda. We go to the dining room 3 times a day and eat. We know what time to go because the bells ring. There's 1 clock that works in the facility. In the middle, we hand our phones in, so we don't have our telephones unless there's a medical need or somebody needs it for that, but hand our phones in, and so we go silent and we don't talk at all. You can go inside and outside. There's a beautiful walking path, so we go do that if we want to. There's no whispering. We only pass notes if it's an emergency. So if you've got a light bulb burned out or something, you need somebody to fix that for you, you go ahead and leave a note for that. Otherwise, there's no talking, no hand sign, nothing. Like, right? We don't interact at all. Where I go, there's a ton of space to be. So there's the lobby, there's a sanctuary, which I spend a ton of time in the sanctuary. When you go in there, you'll find people in there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Some people go in the middle of the night to the sanctuary right there on the grounds in the building. The place I stay was built by monks in the 50s, and so it's still very much that kind of atmosphere, and it's absolutely perfect for what we're doing because there's really zero distractions. People ask, like, where do you sleep? We each have our own room. Each room has a bathroom. So you can go in your room, you can be out walking around, whatever you want to do. But that's logistics. So when I get there, I go to dinner, and then I always go to the sanctuary and read John, the Bible, John. Just because somebody told me to do that the first time, and I've always done it. And every time I read it, it's totally different. And last time, like the time before this last time, was very deep for me, and I battled some demons I didn't even know I was fighting. This time it was very beautiful, and I just enjoyed the miracles in John. And so totally different every time. And then after that, it's just whatever happens, right? Like I usually bring a ton of books to read, and I usually read 2 of them. So I'll bring 15 books and read 2. But you just never know what you want. This time I brought a ton of lists of Bible verses. And so I looked up the Bible verses and read those as I was working through some different things I knew I needed to work through with God. And so it's very much a time of seeking God. And people say, is the silence hard? And the silence isn't hard. It's really about the seeking. So that's the logistics. I will put the link for the facility, the Abbey that we stay at, in the comments. If you're interested, you can definitely go there, check the place out. It's super cool. It's in Marvin, South Dakota. If you have questions, I love questions. Drop your questions here. DM me your questions. Love to have you join us sometime, or just, questions about the experience, or if there's anything I can do to help you. I know you're called for impact if you're here listening to this, and I'm absolutely here to help you. Have a great day.